Hello and welcome. This is PappaZappa. We're here again with episode 2 of Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the original Xbox. On today's episode, we're starting by going into Felucia, the Heart of Darkness. The droid presence here threatens the Republic cause. They must be destroyed. So yeah, we got Ayla Secura with us this time. Oh, the 182nd is just destroyed, huh? That's fun. That's why we're here. Makes sense. So changing the events of the film a little bit.
It's been said that the 501st got the best of the war. We also got the worst. On Felucia, the Seps dug their metal heels into the muck of that alien hellhole and dared the Republic to come in after them. So we did, only to be met with the month after month of flesh-eating diseases, shrieking nocturnal predators, and other sights that haunt me to this day. Cut off and for all we knew, abandoned by our superiors. Our only hope was Ayla Secura, our Jedi commander. Without her iron will, none of us would have come out of that mess with our sanity or our lives. When her death came, I hope it was quick. She earned that much.
See, that's one thing I really enjoy about this early meme here with the 501st is like, yeah, this dude's talking from the perspective of the future. Yet every time he has the chance, he always sings the praises of those around him. He's a multifaceted character, the narrator. So despite being a clone, he's fairly human. Well, fairly, he is human. So yeah, these Ackley, they do not mess around. Definitely be careful fighting them. I picked the engineer here pretty much because they, oh boy. You get away from me. They can refill their own ammo, which the other classes cannot do. So in case that ammo droid gets destroyed, I'm not just up on that. Just make sure you're backing up when you fight him. I suppose that'll prompt this question, or this episode's first question. What's your favorite, like, animal or monster from the Star Wars universe? The Geonosis Coliseum introduced a couple of them. The Rancor is always a classic, along with the Sarlacc and the Crate Dragon.
Things are tough to take down. 2 more to go.
My team killed there, yeah, I did. Shotgun can do that.
Nice work. Just one more.
There's also the Wampa, the Ewoks. There's really a lot.
CIS units have been detected moving in this direction. Defend the ATT.
Hard to say for me. Probably the Rancor. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're supposed to just defend it. You can actually just repair it, which is kind of funny. If you don't want to, no, that's definitely not the play. We need to get in there and defend it. There's going to be a whole bunch of them. So one thing you can do to make aiming a little easier on the Xbox, since it can be a little goofy at times, is just press square, and it'll give you a lock. You don't always need that, though. Honestly, it's pretty accessible most of the time. It is quite possible to lose during this stage, so be careful. We're going to go ahead and try and repair this some more. While we're just waiting here for the droids to show up. It does take quite a long time to do any repairing, though, on this one. Alright, here they are. You don't want to get too far away from the ATT in case they slip past you. Oh yeah, and the droids with the missile launchers are definitely going to be a bigger threat to the ATT than like a super battle droid or whatever.
Take out that battle droid.
We're almost there. 30 seconds left. We're doing pretty good. I'm going to throw down another pack just to get some ammo. Might as well throw down another one even. Now keep in mind your the amount of survivors you have left on the team basis as well. Like we only have 38 clones to make sure we can actually get through this. 5 seconds left. I'd be pretty darn surprised if we lost right here. Alright, we got it. Alright, now we're going to be playing as the hero. There's definitely no reason not to do that.
Acquire its power cell and bring it back to
She's one of the only characters with the double lightsabers in this game. Be careful of Ackley, they can one-shot you as Ayla, I'm pretty sure. So definitely want to avoid that. And then don't stick around too long. The meme with heroes in this is that their life force slowly degenerates. So you technically can't stay as them the entire time. But if you wanted to, you could. A nice team killing, I thought we would for sure. So pretty simple stuff here. Oh, see, that's what I mean about that Ackley. Just looked at me and killed me. That's funny. But that's what we got the ATTE for as well. So we're just going to go ahead and go in with this thing. Pretty classy vehicle, honestly. 6-legged walker. Seems a whole lot more useful than the AT-AT to me. It, of course, doesn't have the capability to carry troops like the AT-AT does, but it also isn't 800 feet tall like the AT-AT. So it can't be tripped up as easily by like a snow speeder, I have a feeling. It's also got some really powerful ordnance. Yeah. Like you're seeing right there. Even if you can't see them, that doesn't mean they're not there. You might as well give it a shot. See if you can actually get the shot in. There we go. Simple enough. Oh, nice snail droids too. Gotta be a little careful here. Sometimes the pathing is a little rough. I mean, we are in a jungle terrain, so it would make sense that you can't exactly get around the easiest. But just like that, we've defeated the level. Fairly simply as well. Let's go to the next one.
When the 501st was finally rotated out of Felucia, Ayla Secura made a point of seeing us off personally, calling us the bravest soldiers she'd ever seen. It's a good thing we were wearing helmets, because none of us could bear to look her in the eye.
Alright, let's see where they send us next. I'm thinking Kashyyyk. Oh yeah, would you look at that? Kashyyyk, the first line of defense. The CIS blockade on the Wookiee homeworld must be broken by any means necessary. I do find it really funny how they just use Battle of Coruscant footage for this as well. We never did get a space battle of Kashyyyk. I mean, it's possible that George Lucas wanted to do it in some version of Episode 3. And it just got canceled. I mean, there's a reason why some of the things that happen in Lego Star Wars aren't congruous with what happens in Episode 3. Like, Shock T gets killed by Anakin in that.
When the Separatists' invasion of Kashyyyk caught the Republic flat-footed, a detachment of the 501st was sent in to stop the bleeding until reinforcements could arrive. It was a textbook suicide mission, and we knew it. As we fought our way into Kashyyyk's atmosphere, most of us believed that the only way we'd be getting off this planet was in a body bag.
Awesome. I love that. So there is a reason you'd want to be a pilot over being a Marine, and it primarily comes down to don't take it. Whew. The V-wing is the bomber for the Republic. We'd be stuck with our thumb up our butt if he left without us. So you can slow yourself down by holding back on the right stick, and you can speed yourself up by holding forward on the right stick. But we're in a pretty good spot, so we're just going to sit right here and destroy this banking land ship. You can put yourself in kind of like a Death Star trench run if you want to avoid some of the fire coming your way. Now, one thing I'd be really curious to know, if any of you are aware, is if you can actually destroy the capital ships if you just hammer at them long enough. Because their health does go down once you destroy the shields on them. So I'm wondering if you can just break it in half and win that way. Now you might notice that we have an incredibly low amount of reinforcements here to handle this this engagement. That is very true. I've lost on this one quite a few times. It's very possible, so be careful when you're playing this. Alright, looks like we got the banking clan ships, or munificent frigates if you're used to like Republic of War. Alright, so the turrets are next. Be careful of their autocannons. I don't know how many of you watched the Galactic Conquest video, but the autocannons are merciless in that. Okay, there's one down. Oh. Careful for the missiles. There we go. You can use B to dodge in pretty much any direction, and it works pretty effectively, I'd say.
Well done, pilot.
Now, thankfully, yeah, bombers have a pretty good ability to absorb damage. Like, it's not the greatest, but it's a little better than your interceptor and your fighter. Alright, and we're back. Right into the noise. Okay.
Pilot, we need you to take an LAAT into the enemy hangar, land it, and destroy the ship's internal systems.
Okay, for what it's worth, the X-Wing is amazing. The LAAT is right up there with it, though. I really love these things. Got such an iconic design. Now, thankfully, these are built like just proper stones. Like, you really can't destroy it that easily at all. And now we have it inside.
Alright, troopers, make your way to their critical systems and destroy their fuel and life support systems.
Now, thankfully, we don't have to kill too many enemies because the pistol on the clone is not the best. The pilot, that is. Now, with this turret, if you just stand right under it, you can destroy it. You do have to worry about droids deciding to follow you in here, though. Oh, nice. Looks like it has a little less health than normal. Oh, hey, and there's even a healing droid right here. Nice. Now, inside of enemy spaceships, there's almost always like healing and ammo droids. So take advantage of that if you want to keep up your stay in a spaceship. Is the turret in here yet? Yeah, it sure is. So yeah, just stand right under it, and it can't shoot. I mean, the reason we do that is because they are fairly effective at dispatching you if you do stand in its line of fire. They're pretty accurate. They do a good amount of damage. Seems to me we're handling things all right, though.
Command has an easy mission, pilot. Grab the enemy's battle plan holocron and bring it back to our hangar.
Easy mission. Easy mission. I cannot tell you how many times I have failed this particular task because there's like 500 droids in your path. Now, thankfully, we still have the LAAT, so we're just going to take this thing back. Whoa, oh, man. Hey, Kashyyyk. How's it going? Now, be careful. They are going to shoot you on the way back, so it's not like it's a free ride. And you do have to make sure you actually land inside of there, so if you, if one of your friendlies decides to crash into you, well, tough luck, man. But thankfully, we're made of sterner stuff, so we made it through okay. Nice. Okay. Now we just gotta walk it home, and we've beaten the second space mission. I'd say we did pretty darn good.
Well done, man. Now let's get down there liberate Kashyyyk.
Nice. On to the next one we go. Time to liberate Kashyyyk, as he said.
As the 501st finally broke through the Sep blockade over Kashyyyk, I took a long look back at the battle that continued to rage over the planet, and wondered why so many had to die for a bunch of walking carpets. Then I followed my orders and turned planetward.
Nice special slur right there. Pretty sure the... I don't know how Wookiees feel about being called a walking carpet. I mean, Chewbacca, he seemed like he dealt with it alright. When Han would call him that, but they're close friends. Alright, Kashyyyk, a line in the sand. A fortified Wookiee refinery is the last defense against the planetary droid invasion. Ooh, Yoda's gonna be here with us, hooray.
When we arrived on Kashyyyk, things were just as bad as we feared. The droids had us outgunned, outmaneuvered, and outmanned by a 5-to-1 margin. What none of us had counted on was the Wookiees. We'd all heard the stories, of course, but we'd never fought next to them. Never seen them rip apart a droid with their bare hands. They were magnificent. Even so, it was still a suicide mission. At least it was until Master Yoda arrived. Then it became a battle. A winnable battle.
So they aren't messing around here. This early battle is really difficult. You don't have many reinforcements to do it, and you have to hold out for 3 minutes against a foe that just keeps coming, more and more of them. Do you see that? That's actually insane, what we're dealing with. But we're just gonna hold the line and hope for the best. I would recommend not trying to team kills. That would probably be your best bet. You don't want to make it even worse for you than it already is. One thing you can do that would be helpful is to destroy these armored tank droids, and by that I mean the snail droids. I'm pretty sure that's what they're actually called. If you hit them with the rocket in the back section there, they take a lot more damage. Oh lord. Hit us directly with one of those shotgun blasts. Now, I'm pretty sure they can take this command post, so be careful. Oh, missed. But it landed in the direction of a droid instead, which is kind of funny. Hello. Alright, we got him. Nice. We're going to switch over to the standard trooper again. Standard trooper is my favorite to use. Just real simple. You get an assault rifle. You can go medium, short range pretty simply with it. At least they give you a little bit of a barricade here to work with. The spider droid I'm just not even going to worry about. If it hits you though with that laser, you can pretty much guarantee what's about to happen. We got snail droids incoming as well. Thankfully, the Wookiees don't actually count towards your reinforcement pool, so they can die as much as they want. It doesn't matter. Getting pretty low on reinforcements here. Gotta be pretty careful. Oh, snipers up top as well. Doesn't really get too much easier. Thankfully you can hide behind this a little bit. Oh hey, the elite rifle? So when you see that switch back and forth between your pistol and your rifle, and you'll have this elite rifle, it's a burst gun, way better than you give me that. Oh man, that is an order of magnitude better than what I was using. TX-130 Saber Tank is a joy to use. It's got twin missiles. And it's got 2 laser cannons, and you can get a pintle-mounted laser cannon operator. So we're going to go ahead and fall back. Hello? Appreciate if you got out of our face.
We've got staff.
We are really low though, so we're just gonna let it go. Thankfully we're up to 60 reinforcements now, so we're not doing so bad. I am gonna try my best to get some healing in though, because we're so low and I'd like to keep this elite rifle. Now, it's kind of cool the way Battlefront 2 works. You can actually get like rank ups, even in the single player with your profile, and that translates into different benefits for your character. So eventually at a high enough rank, you just permanently have the reward weapons if you get them a certain amount of times, I think, and a certain rank. Now be careful, there's droids abound. Oh hey, yeah, definitely use the tank. Very good. There's a whole lot of them. That's one thing I really like about this game is, even though it's on the Xbox, there's so many enemies they throw at you. It really feels like a proper battle. So I guess, speaking of battles, I'm going to ask for this episode what everyone's favorite battle in Star Wars is. Lots of different answers for like the original trilogy boomers, probably Hoth, something like that, or the Death Star. For the Clone Wars people, I imagine it'd probably be Geonosis. I don't think there's going to be too many people who are like, yeah, the Battle of Kashyyyk is my favorite, man. And then, I don't know how many like, secret training fans there are who would say that is their favorite. It seems kind of funny to me. I kind of doubt that a single person would say the Battle of Kree is their favorite. It's just a rehash Battle of Hoth. I guess the Battle of Scarif, you could, someone might say, but like, I don't know. The EU, I could see there's probably a couple battles that people really are fond of. Let's see, for me, I mean, I said Geonosis was probably my favorite planet, but is it my favorite battle? Oh, it was my favorite planet in the movies, is what I said, that's right. Just try and avoid letting them get close to you. Try not to kill your own homies. We are at 96 reinforcements, though, so that's a pretty good number. But if you lose that refinery, you instantly lose, no matter how good your reinforcement count was. So keep that in mind, definitely. Now, oh, did that say, that did not say 90. That says 30, that's not good. Alright, we still got a minute left. We're doing okay. Could be better. We got another snail droid coming in. Oh, that's a lot of droids right there. We're probably gonna lose our tank here in a second. They are pretty relentless here. Now, I'm pretty sure at some point we're supposed to get Master Yoda. I'm guessing it's after this. Alright, we're gonna get out of the tank. Start defending on foot. How's the oil refinery doing? Looks okay. Yeah, definitely get them off of the refinery. Looking a little low on reinforcements now. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the reward rifle, that's right. See, that's a problem. We need to get that thing off of the, and we did. Nice. Refinery is alright. And then we're going to go ahead and go in with Yoda. They want us to capture all of the command posts.
Capture all the command posts we must. Catabine we must have.
So Yoda is a little unique in that he doesn't have a lightsaber throw, but he does have a force pull that basically doesn't work. Kind of funny how that happens. Yoda, if you crouch in Dagobah, is practically undetectable. Oh man, that is hilarious, crouching with him. Yeah, be careful getting hit by those magma droids. They'll do a lot of damage. Man, his force powers just aren't working at all. There we go. I wonder if it's a bug with my disc, because I've had his force powers work and not work before. Kind of just, it's a will of the moments kind of thing. But to not work like 8 times in a row is pretty cringe. Oh, there we go. Finally it worked. You're not going to do any damage with a force pull or push, but you are going to create some space or drag them to you and create negative space. So something to keep in mind. Whoa. Those magma guards are definitely one of your biggest enemies in this endeavor. Now, thankfully, you don't need to worry about the enemy recapturing command posts that you take. There we go. There we go. Come here. Come over here.
Come over here, you must.
Alright, let's go on in. Take him out. It is really cool how the Jedi can roll as well. Alright, last one. Once we take this out, we've won. Oh, I see. I got the 3 confused with a 9. Because it's a small enough 3 that I couldn't see the hole in there. Now we're finally getting that. Oh, there we go. Shazam! Just like that, we've won another level.
With the timely arrival of Master Yoda, the 501st was able to hold the line against the Seps on Kashyyyk. We left as heroes. Years later, we'd return as conquerors.
Nice foreshadowing. We're going to go ahead and end episode 2 there. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, consider liking and subscribing. Next time we're going to be doing more clone shenanigans. We might be doing Order 66, but I'm not quite sure. And until next time, Auf Wiedersehen.